I like the use of coconut rice because it has like a fat and a better flavor, so it's not like lumpy. This is mushroom XO, so only shiitake, nori, chili. We cook it down almost like XO, but it's completely vegetarian. Wok smoke is just that essence of smoke. That's why you always have to keep the rice moving, so it doesn't burn, but you get the smoky taste.
如果你食過呢間位於 Spadina Avenue 嘅 Fusion 中餐廳，一定對佢牆上呢兩幅引人注目嘅塗鴉有好深印象。呢個設計原來係暗指餐廳個名 R&D Rebel and Demon。
R&D was initially established to pay homage to our engineering background. So as you know, Alvin and myself are self-taught chefs, and we're engineers by trade. But instead, since his nickname is the Demon Chef, he is the demon, and then me leaving my engineering career path to pursue cooking is kind of rebellious in Asian culture. So we wanted a somewhat graffiti look, and then we wanted something to represent the rebel and the demon. You know, a lot of people come to the restaurant and are like, oh my god, these guys are communist owners, they must support Mao Zedong, but no, they don't really understand the story that the rebel is Wei Wei. So Wei Wei is like an anarchist, he's also artist, like rebellion, so we went with Wei Wei and Mao Zedong as the rebel and demon.
大廚 Eric 喺21歲就奪得 MasterChef Canada 嘅冠軍，雖然反叛，但係見到佢有熱誠又有天分，父母都十分支持，仲不時都會到餐廳品嚐兒子嘅手藝。佢哋最中意嘅就係香港人都好熟悉嘅粉果同埋叉燒包。
So we're gonna make my grandpa's fungo dough. This is actually his recipe for the dough. This is literally just wheat starch and tapioca starch. And I think the hardest thing about making this dough is getting your hands tempered for the very hot water. And you can still see the dough is still steaming, right? It's very, very hot. So if you do it too slowly and the water gets cold, the dough is not gonna be the right texture.
叉燒包都係每日新鮮製作，外皮係墨西哥包。Eric 話呢道叉燒包係受到香港餐廳添好運嘅啟發。
The dough we make fresh every day. This one is kind of like a brioche, like a nice buttery bun. Now we portion it to exactly 40 grams. So all of these are the exact same weight for consistency. And then we're gonna fill it with our homemade char siu. So the char siu is pork shoulder. We brine it, marinate it, glaze it, roast it, cut it up, and then we mix it with our homemade sauce as well. And then thicken with potato and cornstarch. So that it's cold, you can fold it, but then when it's hot, it's like gooey and saucy, right?
R&D 已經開業超過9年 ，Eric 亦都由當年冇任何廚房經驗嘅初哥，成長為獨當一面嘅大廚。
Owning this restaurant has been way more educational than like going to 4 years of culinary school. Like I learned to teach myself how to use the wok, learned how to fold dim sum, and then learned how to like operate a profitable business. So like for my own restaurant, I wasn't even the head chef for the first 2 years. Like a lot of people didn't realize that. Like we hired 2 other head chefs that I would then like learn from. Our lobster chow mein when we first opened, like the MasterChef winning dish, was at like a 75% food cost. You know, so like he wasn't managing costs very well, but these mistakes are things that I learned from. I would definitely say my personality changed. I mean, when I first opened, I was much more short-tempered. Like I think 10 years ago, everybody was trying to be like Gordon Ramsay and had this like mindset of like it's okay to yell at kitchen and lose your temper. But now you just get more out of employees when you just talk to them like normally. You have empathy and you just, you know, like genuinely care about them. Yeah.
今年對 Eric 嚟講意義重大，因為佢嘅新餐廳aKin喺11月開業，佢嘅目標好清晰，就係成為米芝蓮星級大廚。
It's always been a dream of many chefs to have a Michelin star. We got a Bib Gourmand last year and the first year, and I definitely wouldn't have had the skills or capabilities or ambition to open up a fine dining restaurant without R&D. Right when the guide came, we decided to open up a fine dining restaurant because it's always been our dream to have a tasting menu only restaurant. I think that is the only time a chef can truly show their potential.